Oh, there's a bass. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. Not quite that graceful. Got him, got him, got him. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Get in here. Over the last decade, I've caught fish in every corner of North America. From California to Mexico, Florida to New York, and all the way up to Canada, documenting it all on video for you guys.
Yes, I got it!
But as a video creator and instructor, I've generally left out one of the most important and the largest demographics in the world of fishing, and that is the bank beater, the pond prowler, the shore master.
Yeah!
In this series, I'm making it my goal to fish more bodies of water than I ever have before, but this time, from the bank. My name's Tyler, and this is 100 Ponds. Well, my goodness, folks, this is an episode I am so excited about. My name is Tyler. Welcome back to 100 Ponds. If you are just now joining this series, I want to say welcome. My goal is to help you become a better pond bass fisherman through every video that I make. And this one is no different, but what is different about it is the actual location I am at. So I met an awesome high school angler named Cash a few years ago at the Bassmaster Classic, and him and his dad were just so kind to invite me to a very cool place they live and they bass fish, and that is where we are fishing today. And I'm sure y'all see the luscious landscape we have behind me. I'm excited to catch some bass in a brand new place halfway across the globe from where I live, and that is pond number 100. Welcome to the island of Kauai. All right, my friend, tell us about the Hawaii bass fishing scene. What is it like over here?
It's pretty special. You know, we have a wide variety of ponds and rivers systems that we're fishing over here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty dang fun, man. I'm excited to take Tyler out and show him around.
And so we're gonna catch largemouth bass today. I say we're going to. There's no guarantee in fishing, but I hope in today's pond, again, at the base of the mountains here in Hawaii, we can catch some bass, largemouth, and peacock, and maybe escape in his little bass tracker for some smallmouth bass here or there. We fished the largest reservoir in Hawaii yesterday. Tough fishing, but had an awesome time. That'll be on the members only side of YouTube, but I wanna put the camera back on the tripod as we get to conditions. Now, Hawaii, especially this island of Kauai being a very tropical place, it's kind of warm all year round. And so the bass, he said, spawn oftentimes from January to June. And actually, as I say that, there's a whole school of peacocks that just swam right here. Well, that's cool. Water temperature, I'm not exactly sure. And to be honest, it might not even matter. But I think the fish are gonna be cruising around. He said they school up this time of year, almost like they do in the fall on the main land. I'm almost saying like in the States, but we're also in the States. It's just, it doesn't feel like it. Now, one of the cool things my sponsors allow me to do, not only is make a living at this, but also be able to give away stuff all the time. So I flew here with 4 different Mach combos, all Mach 2s, 1 spinning and 3 bait casting. I'm going to, of course, fish with these in all the videos we film in Hawaii while I'm here, but we're actually gonna be giving away all of these to the Hawaii High School bass fishing team. Got to meet a few of the guys today, and just a cool group of guys, again, at a place that you wouldn't even expect has a high school fishing team. And so I'm excited for these guys to catch some bass on these after I'm done using them. Now, by using them, what am I gonna throw? From what I learned from Cash is that these fish, while they may not be very pressured, they seem to be pretty smart. And again, we have a mixture of peacocks and largemouth, and this pond has pretty clear water, and so you kind of have to go more finesse tactics. So hybrid hunter, while it might work, might not be the play. So I'm gonna put a small reaction bait on this one, maybe a Texas rig on something else, and then something finessey on my spinning rod. This here is a 6'9" medium light, so it's a nice little drop shot, you know, Nico rig, swim bait, whatever I want to do. But I'll rig up 3 things here and feel like Andy Montgomery, always fishing with my stickers on. I brought an Evolution waterproof tackle box because it rains all the time here, and 2 different bags, one for hooks and hard baits and one for soft plastics. But enough talking, let's get to fishing. First cast in Hawaii ponds, little poppin' frog. As you all know, if you've watched the series, I love to cover water as pretty much as fast as I can when I first get to a pond, especially in warmer months. But due to how, again, luscious the surrounding area of this pond is, I probably can't really cover it that fast. So it'll be one of those situations where I fish an area with 3 different lures and then move somewhere else, set the tripod up and fish in that area. Oh, and that was a beautiful parallel cast. Come on now. Now, as far as the forage species in this pond, it's mostly tilapia. He said some prawns, which I believe are shrimp, right? And then maybe a few crawdads, but not really any, you know, threadfin shad or bluegill, the standard stuff of most ponds we all fish. So I'm excited to see how kind of the standard lures I throw, how it works in these kind of ponds. Yeah. Okay. He's told me to go over there. So we're going over there. Oh, I see a largemouth. I'm gonna go ahead and flip a wacky rig just because that's a higher percentage. Come on, come eat it. Oh, dang it. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Got him, got him. Come on now, come on, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh. Goodness. My first Hawaii largemouth. Yeah. I probably shouldn't be so loud, but holy cow. Beautiful. I shouldn't say my first largemouth. I caught one in the bass boat yesterday, but my first one in a Hawaii pond. Let's go. I mean, that's like ideal wacky rig position right there. Just right in the center of the mouth. Had to kind of be finessey because these fish are cruising the bank. The fish spun around on it and missed it the first time and came back after a few hops and got it. Beautiful. Nice 2-pounder. It has a tongue patch.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope.
So I mean, I now people say the tongue patch automatically means a spotted bass variation. Not always the case. You just don't see many largemouth with tongue patches. The colors are just as awesome as the scenery. Let's get this guy back in the water. Kind of far from the water, but give him a nice dive. Yes! That's fun. That's fun. In the middle of the Hawaiian jungle lays a pond that, guess what? The old-fashioned wacky rig. The lure that works practically everywhere, especially for fish that are up in the column. Drop shot is my favorite finessey lure that's down on the bottom, but when it comes to these shallow cruising fish, hard to beat a wacky worm. Let's catch another. You gotta be really stealthy with these fish, believe it or not. I know we're in the hidden mountains of Hawaii, but, oh, there's one. Someone's calling me. Who's calling me? My wife. Hello? I'm gonna go around to the other side of the tree. Ooh, I see what I think is a bass. Or is that a stick? No, that's a bass. Nope, that's a stick. A very bass-shaped stick. Now, I haven't really spent any time actually fishing out there in the middle. Do you think most of these bass are cruising the edge? Yeah. So today's episode is going to consist of a little more sight fishing than most episodes, especially where I live in Dallas. I mean, you can't see a bass on the bank unless it's, you know, a very unique pond. But with it being kind of featureless out in the middle with all the sticks and brush along the edge, it's going to be stealth mode 101 today. In this kind of fishing, y'all, is why polarized sunglasses are so crucial. I wear these Amphibias here. I would show you that they float, but I would actually loop. I couldn't get them back because the pond is so steep, but they are floating sunglasses. I can see in the water. They're fantastic. I'll leave my discount code for them down below. And now the sun just poked out. I see a little peacock bass. I don't know if y'all can see that. He's swimming through the tree right here. And I think I would cast a wacky rig at him, but I think he's too small. But the sun illuminated this tree and I can see there's no largemouth in it, so I'm gonna cast my frog a little further down the bank. That cast deserved a fish. I like landed on a branch and it plopped down. Just perfectly. Oh no! Dang it! Is that a peacock or a largemouth? The way that it attacked it, a little faster. Kind of doubt I'm getting that bite again. Now my usual retrieve with a wacky worm is of course to cast it out there, open up my bail and let it sink all the way to the bottom. But because I'm working it around a lot of lay down logs and trying to keep it kind of higher in the water column, again, so I can sight fish these fish, and the fact that we have peacocks, which are a little more needing of kind of an aggressive retrieve, that all leads me to fish it almost more like a little like popper with my rod tip up, kind of like this. And instead of letting it sink and then lifting and letting it fall, again, it's 3 feet deep here. I want to keep it high in the column. And so I'm watching it, falls a foot, pop it a few times, falls a foot. And I'm hoping the finesse nature of this mixed with the little more erratic, stronger retrieve can trigger both largemouth and peacocks today. And again, I see one in the corner of that tree, but I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I think what I'm gonna do is walk through the brush here. I feel like I'm George of the jungle right now. Trying to see if I can stealthily present my wacky worm. Right there. Where'd he go? Well, gosh darn it, he's gone. He's probably over here. Don't see him. Oh, Cash has got one. Largemouth. All right, stealth mode activated, but no fish. I know the camera can't see me, so bye-bye. I'm going in here. Now, how am I gonna set the hook in this predicament? I don't know. That's the dang forest over there. I'm gonna see if I can get my frog. All right, I can. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is this? What is this? Is that a peacock? Oh my goodness, a very sickly largemouth bass. That dude's got a 3.5 pound head and a 1 pound body. Absolutely ate the poppin' Mach frog, but I mean, this is not a healthy bass. This guy has definitely seen better days. We call him at home a Senko bass. He probably has a worm stuck in his digestive tract, but fish number 2, and that was an awesome bite. I made the longest cast I could at an area I couldn't physically get my body to. And again, a wacky worm and a jig, just not the best to throw over there. Topwater frog is, and we got one. Thank you, my friend. Please go eat something, at least something that's real. I'm glad he ate my frog, but that doesn't help him out. I knew I'd get one under there. His mouth was so big, I thought it was a peacock. Could there be a second? Perfect. I mean, that was an even better cast than the first time. No, sir. He's not screwed up. And as I trek into the woods, I gotta leave this camera behind just for a few minutes, but I think if there's trees and stuff and overhangs, more opportunities to catch fish, but less opportunities for this guy. So see y'all in the woods. Cash told me I wouldn't need my pants, and now I'm getting pricklies all over my legs. Ugh. You know what? I'm sure there's a portion of you guys watching right now that are like, finally, Tyler, you're pond fishing the way that I do. You gotta go through the woods. I do this for you. Let's see what we got. Oh, I've got a small peacock bass attempting to eat my wacky worm, but he's way too small. Ooh, that guy's, what is that? Oh, a tilapia. With all these species, I feel like I'm in the dang Amazon. The Cash says there's no snakes. I don't know if I believe him, but he says there's not. It is just so hard to get any kind of casting angle besides just straight forward in this place. That'd be crazy if that happened. Oh my gosh, there was one there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There he is. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Oh my gosh. No. He nipped at it. How the heck am I gonna set the hook? I see him. That's a nice one. Oh, he's looking at it. This is crazy. Oh, eat it. Eat it. Oh no, no! You know what, I know it's risky, but I've got to put a wacky worm in there. My question is just how on earth am I gonna get this fish on the bank? Oh, yep, see, oh no. I think I scared him off when he grabbed the frog's tails and I set the hook hoping he had it. Yep, that fish is, as of right now, gone. Dang. I don't think it really matters today, just you gotta get in front of one's face. And when they're in this kind of stuff, and I can't really get there, that's a challenge. The biggest challenge is not getting them to bite, it's getting to where they are. All right, missed that opportunity. Now I've got a tree. Come on. Dang it. How on earth did that happen? Absolutely beautiful, but hard to get around. All right. This looks a little more open. Yeah, it's just straight up jungle trekking. And it looks like the bank actually gets kind of flat right here. So if I can get a good long flip out there, any fish out on the flat. Oh my goodness, there's one right here. Eat it, eat it, eat it, right, come on. Oh my gosh, eat it. He's going berserk around it right now. I gotta cast it further than him and let him go find it. That's the key with these fish that can see you and you can see them. You have to make it seem like they found the lure on their own. I know you see it and you want it. I'm gonna cast it beyond him again. He's doing big loops around it. It's almost like he's on a bed, which, you know what, wouldn't surprise me. If they spawn till June, maybe September, there's a few stragglers. It's gonna be a tough sell. This guy's seen my lure 4 times already. And I think he's gone. And your first cast is so crucial out here. And especially as the shallower it gets, the harder this kind of stuff is to fish, because they get even more finicky. Oh gosh, whoa, whoa. Gosh, that is not even land. That's just grass. Whew. I want to get a cast over here. That was scary. Oh, there's a bass. Yeah, no kidding. Not quite that graceful. Got him, got him, got him. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Get in here, get in here. Yes, sir. Ha ha ha. Saw that guy cruising with a peacock. Once again, look at that. Down the hatch. This is my favorite wacky hook. This is the wacky hook that most professional anglers use, even if they're sponsored by a different brand. The Redline VMC wacky hook. A 5-inch Strike King Ocho and some kind of an Okeechobee craw, blue, green pumpkin mix. My favorite color for this really clear water, especially if there's no bluegills around. And look at that. Heck yeah. Was kind of hoping if I got a bite there, it would be the peacock, but not gonna complain about catching a largie in the middle of the jungle on light tackle. That's fun. And now we are back to the dam. I really should have my other camera on, but I'm just cruising this bank, using my eyes, the old eye scope. There we go. Oh, here we go. Do I have a fish? No, no. I feel like I totally had a fish. And then he got me under a, no, tree pounder. I think I had a bite, and then he got me around a tree, and that's not smart with the wacky rig. I should not cast it up in all kinds of sticks. Now, Cash told me that a day like I had was pretty dang good for this pond, so I'm gonna take it, and I know I said it's one pond, but I make the rules, so we're gonna fish at least one, maybe two more to get you guys some awesome content here in Hawaii before we finish the 100 Pond series. Crazy that it's done.
Hey, whatever you want.
Oh, that's so pretty. Well, we have reached what might be the most picturesque area of the entire 100 Pond series. I don't know if I'll be able to get the drone to this area. It's pretty far from the car, but it is just gorgeous. A waterfall with a quiet pool above and some faster moving water down below. He says he's got several 5-pounders in this area, and I'm just blown away by the, I mean, it feels like I'm in a movie, just with the hills and the trees, and the fact that like this is kind of normal for this area. It's just, man, God's creation is unbelievable. So thank you all for letting this be my job. Crazy.
Oh, I do see one actually.
Where's he at?
Probably, honestly, made the cast from here. He's not too big, but he's probably one
I don't see him.
He's just like, he's perfectly still, right kind of by that log that runs like that.
Yeah. Which direction is he facing?
He's facing upstream.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not a good cast. Oh, now it's, oh, I see him. I see him. Haha, I want to catch this guy. Got him. Come on, come on. No. My drag was too loose and that was too far away. Oh man, gosh. That's why they call it fishing. Another one, he's back. I see one. Can I get redemption? Oh, I spooked him. There he is. Got him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on. Get over the rocks. Oh, no. Yes. Got one in a Hawaii river. That's a lot healthier fish right there than the ones in the pond. Just gorgeous colors. Again, polarized sunglasses. You cannot see these fish in clear water scenarios to sight fish them. If you don't have these things on right here, they are game changers. Not a huge one, but a beautiful fish. I don't want to toss him, even though I just lugged him up all this stuff here. Yeah, he can handle it. See you, buddy? Beautiful. Away he swims. Wow, we caught one underneath the dang waterfall. Look at that over there. Waterfall, current, Hawaii. Who could have guessed? Dude.
Thanks right there.
Well, let's get, yeah, I see him. Let's get further down there.
Yeah.
I don't want to cast all the way up because if I catch one, I'm going to mess up all those fish. So I'm going to fish down. Oh my gosh. Where did he go? He charged. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. I'm gonna go above his head, let it drift down. Took my worm. A big one just took my whole package. Nah, no. I knew I should have switched worms at this point. Like I've been talking about, these fish don't see many lures, and so if you get your lure in front of them, they bite it. It's just, how do you get it consistently in front of fish that are in the other pond, extra tight to cover, and on this one, sitting in current. Ah, too short. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, get in here. Get in here. That was one of the coolest bites I've ever had. Fish came screaming across the creek and got the wacky worm. I wish there was some kind of like high up angle like the fly fishing guys have to be able to capture that, but that was so awesome. Fish looked much larger in the water because of how long it is, but still an awesome 2-pounder. Buddy?
Awesome, dude.
Gosh, this is so sick. I mean, y'all, look at this. Just take a gander. Thank you, Lord. A beautiful fish. So stinking cool.
Dude, that was so cool.
Just an unreal day, man. And as I stand here with the beautiful Hawaii waterfall behind me, I just can't help but reminisce on some of my favorite moments in the 100 Pond series. I mean, starting off with frog fishing in Florida on Pond 5. Gosh, there's one. Holy cow, wow, what a fish. Catching the biggest fish of the entire series on a jig at Pond 34. There's one. Holy smokes, folks. Wow, this is like the healthiest fish I've ever seen. Having so much hybrid hunter action throughout the entire series. Gosh, there's one. Gosh, holy cow, straight up 5-pounder. And of course, who could forget KVD at pond number 90. Welcome to YouTube.
We're YouTubing or trying a little bit.
Look at that fish. Good grief. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. 3-pounder?
All day.
And of course, on my channel, I want to become a better angler, and I want to teach you guys how to do that as well. And I truly feel that before I filmed at pond number 1, I was not as good of a pond fisherman as I am now at pond 100. So I would just say, if you have the chance to travel around, I'm not talking about go from Texas to New York to Florida to Hawaii. That's not reasonable for everybody. But if you can travel around your area and fish various different types of ponds, I am living proof that you will become a better bass angler by just fishing in brand new scenarios, and I'm proud of the angler I've become. Now, as always, the tackle I use is linked down in the video description. In order to pay for a trip of this magnitude, I would really appreciate it if y'all would use those affiliate links. Anything you want to buy from Tackle Warehouse, I will have the links down there for. And if you want to buy something else from a different brand or a trolling motor or a t-shirt, if you could, please use those links. A plane flight to Hawaii is not cheap. I want to extend a huge thanks to Cash and his family for inviting and hosting me out here in Hawaii. What an absolutely gorgeous place to catch some largemouth bass. My name's Tyler. As always, it's a pleasure. And we'll see you guys next time on the next episode of 200 Ponds. You thought we were done?